maybe 10, 12 years ago, was put together by really the ex-state director level directors on trying to keep an eye on the latest BLM policies. And that's grown now to where a lot of us retired people join it just to see who's going on and see who's still alive. Still pretty influential. Those who run BLM today and some of the Forest Service work for the people in this foundation, so there's a little bit of influence by some of these guys. One of them being Henry Bassan, who signed these citations. Henry just retired from being the president of the foundation. I'm setting in for Bill LeBaron, who used to be assistant district manager in Rock Springs, and John Kukowski, who used to be the district manager in Worland. You don't know many of the people in the Rock Springs, I'll still call it the Rock Springs district, which includes Kimber, Pinedale, now Rollins. A lot of people from here went on to be directors, associate directors, state directors all over the place for one reason. In this end of the state, you're exposed when you're with BLM to every program there is. Whoever thought it? I'm a civil engineer. What the hell is I going to do in the horse program? Well, I spent 16 years in it, and I'm still in it for the private side. So anyways, you never know. But everybody gets all the experience you need here, the minerals, the wild horses, the soils, you name it. That's why they go on from here and do great things. Well, to start out with, who's Carson Hughes? I think I can figure that out. Yeah, I'm not going to read verbatim everything that's here because I've done these before and I don't want everybody to stay awake. Hi. How are you? Very good. You live in Kemmer or what?
No, I'm actually live in South Jordan, Harriman area, down in Utah.
Wow. Okay. Well, the Public Land Foundation presents to Carson its 2012 Landscape Stewardship Certificate of Appreciation and Citation. That's the last time I'm saying that. Carson has volunteered over 400 hours helping BLM in the Pinedale and Kemmer offices since 2009 till last summer. His work predominantly was with archaeology, paleontology, rangeland, riparian monitoring, seed collecting. Really? Related activities. In that order?
It's a little off.
Okay. He's also done volunteer work for the Fossil Butte and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Carson work included excavation, pedestrian surveys. What is a pedestrian survey?
Just going out to Archies and helping find different shipping sites.
Oh, so that's not pedestrian. Photography and classification, which he conducted with enthusiasm and professionalism. Carson has talent for recognizing things in the field, both archaeological and paleontological, which is a lot bigger deal than it used to be. He demonstrates a stewardship towards these resources and recognizes their scientific potential and the need for their preservation. His enthusiasm is both genuine and contagious, and then that's good for Kemmer. Carson was in Pinedale and he discovered a mudstone outcrop covered with fossilized caddis casings. I thought that was something you fished with. And I guess it's pretty significant because they named it after him. They call it the Carson's Caddis Locale. Where is it?
It's where the new NPL is going to be, right in the core.
Oh, okay.
Out by Reardon Draw.
Wow. It was considered pretty important because it supported a local geologist theory that at one time the prehistoric lakes of the Green River, one was, they had to be, at least one of them, had to be for fresh water, not salt water like around Rock Springs. So the Public Land Foundation is very pleased to give you this award. These don't come lightly. We in Rock Springs Grazing got one. I handed one out to the Elks Foundation. There's been very few of these. So it is really quite an honor. Put that on the wall.